a few things have helped us like to raise these birds, and that starts from the very first time when these birds arrive, how you handle them. I'll share with you some of the few tips that we have managed to care for these birds, to see that they start laying eggs at an appropriate time. You guys, in today's video I have very good news for you, and it's about our second bunch of birds that we brought. You know, we had birds in 2 shifts. The first ones have been laying eggs and they are very big now in 29 weeks, and so these ones are right now 17 weeks and they started laying. You know guys, doing layers, I told you it's like betting. Seeing your birds lay the first egg is such a very big news, like in the poultry farm. So they started laying. The first bird dropped the egg a few days ago, and today the egg number continues to increase. The second day they laid 3, and we are waiting to see how they are going to progress. It's such a very good start, and so I want to show you how these birds look like, and basically I'll share with you some of the few tips that we have managed to care for these birds, to see that they start laying eggs at an appropriate time. You are welcome. Please click like this video, subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'm here in the poultry house. Let me turn this camera and we start. Okay, so if you've been watching my poultry videos, you can be able to observe this is a different house. You can even see in the background we have a cock here in this poultry house. They gave us that male bird and we allowed it to grow with these girls. And so let me turn this camera. This is not the first house, this is a second room. Yeah, it's divided by that, as you can see, that tarpaulin, it divides the other big house with this one. So these ones are in the second room, and so let me show you how they are doing. Yeah, so guys, these are the birds at week 17. They love making noise, and if you see that white one, it's a male, it's a cock. You guys, it has been growing in here with these girls. I think the person who supplied us with these birds maybe also didn't know, but we saw it at the beginning. We knew that this was not going to be a layer, and it turned out to be a male cock. So it turned out to be a cock, so we are planning on doing something on it. Yeah, but yeah, that is it. We also when we're debeaking the birds, we also had to debake that one. Okay, so they are eating well, and you guys, I said I will share with you some of the things. So basically a few things have helped us like to raise these birds, and that starts from the very first time when these birds arrive, how you handle them, and the time they spend during brooding, how you care for them. So I shared with you a video about brooding. Yeah, I did. You can check on this channel, you're going to see it. Brooding was really very good. We didn't lose a lot of birds this time. We lost some birds, by the way, because yeah, they reached at night. Some of them were very tired, and yeah, so we started on them with glucose, and they could not eat food because they were very tired, and it's very important for you to give them glucose at the very first day, for the very first hours before they can start eating, and that organizes their system as they get ready to start eating the pre-starter. So after some few hours we introduced pre-starter feeds, and yeah, they ate the pre-starter feeds. They fed on those ones for about 7 days, and then they were able to start on the starter, and that was the beginning of the poultry journey. So from there we've been vaccinating them very well. They have not missed any vaccination. We have a schedule that we've been following, and we made sure we vaccinate. Apparently they need deworming, and that is what we are going to do. We last gave them for typhoid, and they have finished their vaccination, so we shall only give them that monthly routine Newcastle. We shall do that, and yeah, they are doing well. They have not been sickly. I've not seen these birds getting sick like the first bunch being the first time that we are doing this. We could not even know that they are sick. We just saw birds, you know, not eating, getting in the house, becoming dizzy, and by the time we knew it, a very big disease was in the house. So this second batch bunch, they didn't really get so sick, and so we are so optimistic. We know that their laying is going to be, you know, very big and bigger and better. Yeah, so if you're dreaming to do poultry, I believe these videos have been an encouragement to you. You can start, you know. And also we have also tried our level best to observe biosecurity measures. And what do I mean? I mean, before we enter this house, you have to disinfect your feet, you have to disinfect your body, you have to sanitize your hands and probably wash with soap. And then we have also cared about their things. We wash their drinkers on a daily basis. We make sure we change the feeds. We make sure we leave this room very clean. We don't leave it to, you know, to get so dirty and so congested. We also turn the litter up and down so that you allow it, you know, to dry and be okay. And then you make sure we mix the feeds very well. You guys, feeds have a very, very important role they play in the poultry farm. If you do not mix the feeds very well, or if you buy wrong feeds from wrong people, your birds cannot start laying at an appropriate time, because according to research, birds are supposed to start laying at week 16 and 17. So if they go up to week 20, it means something is wrong. There is something probably which you have not observed properly, either feeds or biosecurity, or they've been getting so sick. So you need to dig around and see what could be the problem, you know. So we mix our feeds, and the feeds that we use are very good. We use cow dyes, concentrates, and we buy very good broken maize and maize bran, and we mix very well. So I don't brag that we are so good at it. We are not. I told you that we are beginners. This is our second batch, but we have gained a lot of knowledge, like I've been sharing with you in my previous videos. And yeah, this knowledge can carry us even into a bigger investment, like in poultry. So these birds are really doing well. As you can see, their combs have grown, their tails have grown. When you check around, you see that they are very good, and you know, very good layers. So if you watched our videos and you like them, please always like these videos, share them with your friends, leave a comment for us in the comment section. I always want to keep them short, yeah, but I know together we can. So if it's your dream to start poultry, you're going to do the New Year's resolutions, and this year is about to end. Please make sure you state that you are going to start. Don't keep procrastinating, because if you do that, you will never do that. You will never do your projects that you dream of. Yeah, so it's not easy to start poultry, and I always advise you that please start small. You can even start with 100 birds, because why? It needs a lot of capital. The birds, especially layers, need a lot of food. So you need to be sure that you're going to have money to feed them for the first 7 months. Actually, it's first 6 months. Yes, they start laying at week 17, and the eggs are very small. They can't be really bought so well, you know. So you have to have money to feed them until they are able to lay very good eggs. You know, that's a tip I can give you. So